an interesting fact that I want to touch on that you mentioned about like Bitcoin is I saw this thing on the internet recently about this. They asked this guy, what do you think Bitcoin is going to be worth in 10 years? And he said, like, how much dollars is one Bitcoin going to cost in 10 years? And he said, well, I can't say that because we're not going to be using dollars at that point anymore, you know?
Yeah,
that's just an opinion, but that's kind of something interesting to think about.
That's a big statement.
It's a big statement.
I don't know, like, this is the big thing for me. I don't think, like, Web3 will take over everything. I think it builds upon everything, you know?
But eventually there might not be a dollar anymore.
I do think that the dollar will crash because the dollar is really terrible at the moment. I'm not going to go into
at some point it is going to go to zero,
but
that's not the topic of the
but there might just be a different currency, you know, like I know the Chinese yuan or whatever, they're really attacking the dollar dominance. They want to be the secondary currency of the world, you know, or they want to be the primary currency of the world, and to fall back on. So I think the dollar is lifespan is limited and it's going to fall away, but I don't think Bitcoin or Web3 is going to be the currency for the world. I think it's going to be the currency for the internet, you know? And Bitcoin, especially for me, isn't even like, I wouldn't say we should be trading and exchanging Bitcoin for phones and you buy things with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is the ultimate asset. And other things are going to be used to exchange and to I give you like 10 Yoxa for your skin in Rust or whatever that may be.
So all currencies have a use case.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with your Bitcoin then? If it's just an
Bitcoin
asset?
is an asset, store of value. You know, like we don't really use gold anymore, you know, it's except for like in watches and stuff like this. But Bitcoin is the store of ultimate value, you know, like gold used to be.
Bitcoin is like a digital gold.
Yeah, it's digital gold, you know, and I think Bitcoin is going to be the ultimate asset, and the other things have more use cases, you know. But Bitcoin is still the big daddy for me, you know, because that's just the asset, you know.
That's the ultimate cryptocurrency.
Yeah. So that's what I think is going to be like the future. I think probably some countries, hopefully the BRICS countries fall back on the gold standard, you know, and the currency is going to be linked to gold's price. Maybe something like that happens.
Do you think they will fall back to the gold standard? What do you think the chance of it is?
I think for certain countries it's going to be good, you know. Like I know BRICS has talked a lot about falling back on the gold currency, but now the Chinese are pushing their yuan, you know, for being
which
their
one do you think
currency.
will be better, the gold or
gold
the
currency? Better, because that means
there's only a limited amount of gold.
You can't just print money the whole time, and this is actually America's downfall.
Yes,
you know,
but that's every country though, not just America.
Yeah, but America's like
everyone follows their lead, you know.
Yeah, remember
that is true.
America right now, the dollar is the currency of the world, you know, and if they fuck it up, it's their fault, you know. Like they have all the eyes are on them, if I can put it that way. And
if America does something, everybody just follows in that direction.
And this is why the whole world, like almost each country is in so much debt and everything, you know. So I think being on the gold standard is a good thing. I don't know how the transition will look like or how it will happen, but maybe like imagine this, right? There's this currency, and if Bitcoin really proves to be like a really big thing and people really want to push it and governments are on it and want to push it, imagine they go back on a Bitcoin as a standard, you know, for their own currencies,
a store of value.
That would be amazing, you know.
Would be really good.
I don't think that will happen though, but that would be awesome.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be Bitcoin. I mean, they could create a currency that could be a store of value, you know.
Yeah, it's very hard because who do you put in charge of a currency that you create without putting more in supply? And
Bitcoin is in such an optimal position for that, because I mean, just the way in which it like originates it, and how it came to be.
No one, it doesn't have an owner, you know. No one can put more supply in or take some supply out of circulation, and that's what makes it so amazing.
It has a limited supply.
Yeah.
That is awesome.